I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Welcome to my crafty space. My crafty space has some finished things here. And I hope you've followed along on this journey. It's a 3-in-1, I guess. And I hope you found something useful. So today, all I'm going to do is show you these 3 journals. We start out with the little boy one, the little boy fairies. I was trying to vibe a Peter Pan thing with him. I think I kind of accomplished it. Yeah. I didn't put lace. I did put this leaf ribbon, which I think is cute. And I used a lot of twine and other things like that. They were a little bit more on the boyish masculine side, I guess. These are all fussy cut out pieces from a fairy book. And they're really thick pieces. Now I have this flower over here. That's a separate piece that was fussy cut out, and it's stuck in under this one. And it holds this door shut. So, as with the rest of this journal, the cover is interactive. These two had to be very, I don't know, interactive is, I guess, the best word for it. Now the back I left mostly plain. It's got some twine around for the border. And the closure is just some thick twine. Sort of, I was looking for like a rope look, yeah, if that makes sense, yeah. I think he'll like that. And it'll be easy for him to figure out. So on his little fairy house, I did do some little bit of decorating. There's some die cuts here and a little bunny. And a butterfly, of course, you have to put that. And I did some heat embossing. There's a dragonfly there. And then, of course, let me see, make sure I'm in shot. Got all his fairy boys in their rooms. Super cute. They are, they're all just ready for him to explore and figure things out. I can get this one out too. Just little guys for my little guy. It works for me. And I think he's going to like it. We've got, let me get this guy out of his room. See, just a whole bunch of little things that he can explore, and he can draw or write on the back of them because they're all backed with the pieces that were cut out from in here when I made the vellum pocket for these. So there's that. And they all fit all the way inside their room. Of course, there's another fairy in here because, you know, you have to. Alright, so the fairy house is full of fairy boys. Okay, then we've got our little doors with our little fairy boys in here. Super cute. If I can get that up, and yeah. And they lay shut pretty good. This is empty. There's a reason for that. When I do things for my littles, like I said, my littles are my grandchildren, there's always a letter from Grandma. My letter goes in there. And then they can fill it with whatever they want to fill it with later. Okay, on his fairy door, his big one, you got twine around here. This little plaque has some fabric underneath it, and it's a little brassy one. It says believe. And then he's got his little fairy in here. And I had already fussy cut this little dragon out, so I thought, well, why not? Put him inside the fairy door. He's still guarding stuff. He's guarding a fairy, right? Okay, now this is a piece that I cut out, I fussy cut out of the book, one of the books, and then I just stuck it down as a sort of side tuck pocket. And then there's a pocket there. This is where I was gonna put the the art journals, but they seemed a little bit crowded there, so I decided to put them in the big pocket in the middle, and that works. The art journal is going to be super fun for my little guy. Okay, here we go with we've got a journaling card in here, fairy card we'll call them, because you know, we've got our little doors, I mean windows, these are windows, they're technically not doors, they're windows. So we've got our little windows, and all of them have fairies in them, and they do lay pretty flat. So I didn't put anything to hold them closed. And then we've got this big guy fairy, and I put some stickers, some of the fairy stickers over here. And there's some down here. They're a little more subtle, but you can see them. I think he's going to enjoy discovering that. He likes to find things that he didn't see at first, if that makes sense. He's like his grandma that way. He likes to discover things. Little dragonfly, heat embossed there for the journal cover. I put a sticker there, that's not heat embossed. And then we've got some more fairy cards here on his 3-in-1 pocket. We've got a big fairy card here. We just call them fairy cards now. We'll go back to journal cards when I get to the Edith Holden one. Okay, this one here got butterflies, got leaves. Okay, now we've got his expandable pocket, and it's got some stuff in there. And before he gets this, there'll be lots more stuff in there. We've got a fairy card behind there. And then we've got a leaf here. Now, I didn't fussy cut this out. It came in the book that way, and it was kind of tucked in under there. And it has a secret fairy message on it. So I think he's going to really enjoy that. It tells how to find them. So how cool is that? Then we've got his little dragon there guarding his treasures. Pretty cool. I think he's going to love it. And Grandma has to write an awesome letter to go in that, right? Okay, signature sewn in. There's over 40 pages in the signature. Plus he's got the art journal to draw and create, and lots of stickers and different things like that will go with this. I think he's going to love it. I hope he is. So let's move on to hers. That was his. Hers is, she's becoming quite the little lady, and by the time she gets this, she's going to be almost 9. Oh my goodness, they're growing up so fast. Okay, so hers has the lily fairy on the front, and I kept it a little more simple, a little more streamlined, a lot more lace, of course. I did use the leaf ribbon down through here. Her signature is also sewn in, and there's lace on the back. Oh, there's a, I don't know that you can see, hers is a little more subtle. There's a heat embossed leaf back here. It's really pretty. I doubt you can see it, but it's really pretty. That came out so nice. I hope you can see some of it anyways. So on hers, it has just a seam binding closure, and this is a old school seam binding, not the new silky stuff that a lot of people are using. Excuse me. Now she's got a little bitty lily up here that holds her door shut. This one is a half opening door, which is really cool, and you have the little fairy inside, and I don't know if you can hear that or not. It squeaks. I love that. I really do. Added bonus. I don't know. I like it. So, okay. Here we go. Inside. And it just has the, you know, the big grommets there with, I mean, not grommets, they're eyelets, and then some seam binding to hold that together. All right. So we've got some die cuts, butterflies, buttons, and all those things, lace around through there for her fairy house. And we've got all her little cards of her little fairy girls in here. They're so cute. Just adorable. This has been so much fun to put this together. There's, and, you know, it's like I don't get to spend a lot of time with my precious grandchildren, But to me, this is spending time on them, I guess. I want them always to know that even if I'm far away, I love them dearly, and they're definitely worth my time. So, yeah, I do special little things for them. And this has been just, you know, a complete labor of love. Super cute little cards. And I think she's just going to have a blast with this. I can't wait to see her with it this Christmas. And there's her little fairy girl in her fairy door. Okay. This is going to be so much fun to watch her and him explore these. Here's my little doors with my little fairy girls in there. Adorable. And like I said, they lay flat really good. Again, empty, because that's the letter from Grandma spot. And then they can fill it with all kinds of stuff. Hers is decorated with just a bunching up of some lace and a silk or satin ribbon rose. One or the other of those. On hers, she's got her fairy in there. And I had also cut out the, Fussy cut out the unicorn. So, stuck it in there. She's going to love that. Like I said, she loves a unicorn. This girl just does. Fussy cut out a little bit of flowers from the book. They were there, so why not? Then I've got my journaling cards in here because, as I said, the art journal seemed a little bit cramped in there, so I put it in the big one. There's a lot of pages in here to create and make something beautiful and wonderful. Okay, so pocket behind the windows, not doors, windows, all of our little, and they, like I said, they do lay flat, so I think that's going to be awesome. And then her big one, I didn't put stickers over here because I know she knows what to do with those. I didn't have to even make a suggestion, she'll know. So I've got the one in there. I did put some stickers over here because I just thought it was cute. This is heat embossed, a butterfly, and this little stamp says BU. So got a couple of stickers down there for hers. Of course, I'm going to put charms in. His had a leaf and some acorns. Hers has a leaf and a flower. Sewn in signature. That, I don't know if you can see that either. They're very subtle. It's a heat embossed dragonfly. Okay. Then there's the journaling cards, fairy cards, butterflies, rose trim and bows and all that stuff to make hers really fancy and pretty for her. Now these are some more things from the Fussy cut out from the book. This one I did kind of like sort of like it would be a paper doll or something. So I cut it out and backed it onto cardstock. No. File folder. Why didn't I say cardstock? I don't know. Again, file folder. And that goes in her unicorn pocket, right? Because he's guarding our treasure. This one I fussy cut out of the book because I just thought she was awesome. And she's the one that's on the front of the cover. And so she can either play with it like a paper doll or use it as a journaling spot. I don't know what she's going to do. She'll figure that out. In here is her lots of stickers and little fairy cards, and there'll be more in there by the time she gets it for sure. In her back is, like I said, the embossed leaf and then the lace. Awesome, awesome. Just a labor of love. They were so fun to do. So fun to do. Okay, this is the other completed project. I did most of this off camera, but some of it I did on, and shared some of the walk with Edith that I had, because this was like a fusion of my papers and Edith Holden's. Her illustrations, her words. I felt like I was walking with her in this journal. For the closure, I just tied a knot around the hitching post. Left me enough to make a bow, so I just put the ribbon, the burlap ribbon around. This was a fussy cut out. There's a lot of fussy cutting, okay? And then I made me a trellis to go behind the birds. And so I had to take this bird off his nest and move him in a little bit because he was a little too wide for the area, for the space. And so, yeah, I did this one just patiently sitting and cutting everything out, okay? It was a lot of, well, like I said, walking with Edith, right? So, okay. Let's get into this. It's a lot of flipping and a lot of different things. A lot of intricacies, I guess. Right? Okay. We've got a journaling card here. Plenty of space to write or put pictures there. This is a hinged pocket off of this book page. So it just is folded there and attached. And then that goes over. So this is fussy cuts here and here. And this, I just put a flower to keep everything flat in here there. And there's some more of her illustrations inside the door. I mean, I had them, why not, you know. So I had this, and I made this one, it wouldn't kind of fit anywhere else. So I made it a journaling card. So you can write on the back of the door or on the back of there. That's fine. And in here I put some more book page. So that's a special one to me. And in here we've got the journaling cards. These were the freebies that I did the other day on freebie on my website. And then this one's a big journaling card with her illustrations. And you would think just turn that. No. Let's flip this out first. We've got more inside. This is a lot of, I like to put sneaky places and hidden places and stuff like that. And this one is, yeah, just a fold out. I didn't put a lot of bulky stuff in here. No lace on the inside. This, well, that's got lace on it, but not on the pockets and stuff. Now we'll fold this over. This has some large journaling cards in here. I just put a couple in there. And yeah, so that's that. This has been such a wonderful wow journal for me to make. Okay. Journaling card there, pocket. Journaling card there, pocket. Okay. Get back in there. And then journaling card here in the pocket. Like I said, I'd made my own little washi tape thing there. Fussy cut out a piece there to put up there because I didn't want to put another pocket or belly band. This was getting really thick. Journaling card, pocket. And then we've got another journaling card with a pocket. There you go again. Okay. And then, of course, we've got one at the back. So, there you go. And then we've got the signature. Fussy cut out a piece there. There's a lot of fussy cuts in this. But before we go on to the signature, we've got another fold out, right? A lot of fussy cuts here. These are the vellum tags that I showed you the other day. Freebie on the website. Okay. Lots of journaling cards. These crisscross pockets, they just hold so much stuff, you know. They just do. They're full of stuff. And this is the fussy cut out pocket. There's a lot of fussing in this one. Fussy cut out pocket with lace in behind it. I just thought that was cool. So we've got a couple of journaling cards there that just kind of sit tucked right in there. Let me see if I can get you a little bit better view of that pocket. It's really, I think it's awesome. So, okay, closing that one up. Onto our signature. This signature is actually the cover, and the signature is a freebie on my website. So there you go. Leaf and a flower. Sewn in signature. Another fussy cut. A lot of fussing on this one. It was just such a wonderful, fun, relaxing is a good word. It was just, it Have you ever just had a flow when you're making a journal, that it just flowed and happened? This one is that, okay? More fussy cuts, journaling cards. That's not a journaling card. That's just words I liked that she wrote. And so I wanted them in there. So there you go. Flipping out again. Not flipping out literally, but okay, we've got flips here. So pictures can be made there. And like I said, if I get industrious, I might put some paper on the back for journaling or something like that. But it's just a flat flip for inside there. Another pocket with a pretty journaling card there. Another fussy cut. Okay, there. Now, you think we're back to the back and this is the end? That's not the end. Okay, this is some things that I really loved. She wrote about this warm, bright day and the not too many wildflowers left. And it just brings me into her moment. That moment she was living in. And I just loved it. So I had to put it there. And so we have 2 journaling cards here in our little tuck spot pocket, right? Well, we're still not done, right? We've got, I just put a strip of lace down through here to cover the edge of that fabric. And this, I just put some lace around. She put a Browning poem here. It's just beautiful. I'm not good at reading poetry. I'm just good at it. Appreciating it, so I won't read that to you. But it's a beautiful, beautiful poem. And like I said, I love her words. I love the things that she writes about nature, her illustrations, just the whole thing is it's been a joy to make. Okay, I'll just put it that way. Okay, so see if I can get my bow back. Okay, there you go. I like that burlap ribbon too. Okay, so there you go. Edith is done. The, little girl fairy is done. The little boy fairy is done. That's a lot of done, okay? Well, I hope you've... Oh, I didn't mean to knock you around. I hit the thing. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed these journal journeys and these adventures, because it's been a little magical here. All the interaction and doors and windows and everything opening up and closing and all this stuff. Yeah, so if you could find it in your heart to like and subscribe to my channel, that would be just so awesome. And because there's going to be lots more. I've got projects galore coming out my ears. So next week we'll start a new project. There's a new paper pack up in my Etsy shop now, and the promo code of Crafty Fun is still available for this whole month, and it works on everything in there, even the new paper pack. And I haven't shown you that yet, which I will very, 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 very soon. I think that's Monday. Yeah, Monday's video. I haven't made it yet, but I'm gonna. So that'll be your peek at the new paper pack, unless you want to go to Etsy and look at it. I mean, you can always do that. It's a fall one. Autumn. It's called Autumn Grateful. And this girl here is very grateful. Okay, so please like and subscribe, pretty please. And we're going to have a lot more fun. We're going to do a lot more of this. And see where it takes us. Thanks for watching. TTFN.